Hey, so just to get an idea of what it takes to train a small, simple model. And this is a multimodal model. I am doing a Llama 3.2 Vision 11b models. That's the smaller of the two Vision models. I'm running on a Threadripper, AMD Threadripper, 128 gigs of RAM, 64 cores, 128 threads, as you can see on the right side. It's got an A6000 video card from NVIDIA. It's got 48 gigs of RAM. I have no idea how many cores it does have, but it's a middle of the road, almost a high-end box, a higher middle end box for developing, strictly for developing AI engines and training them. So right now, I'm going to fire up this code and I'm going to hit start on the timer and I'm going to fire this code up and you are going to get to see, oh, come on, we can do this. There we go. So we're a few seconds into it, but it's not going to matter because a few seconds won't matter in how long it takes to do this process. So I use a dedicated box all to itself. I'm running a localized version of Onslaught. It's a Python-based training tool. It, it it's good. It's fast. It's faster than some of the other stuff I've used. It has its bugs, but then what doesn't? Almost everything here is new in this market. I've tried to run this same code in the cloud with free servers, but it just crashes out. I lose connection all the time, and I'm sitting on a fiber connection. So we're running it local here, and you're going to see how long it takes to train a very simple visual video model on a high end, not extremely high end, but this box cost tens of thousands of dollars, and yeah, you're going to see how long it takes. You'll be amazed. So kick back. I'll pop in and out a few times. But yeah, you get to see this, training an AI model, especially a multimodal AI model, is expensive. It's expensive time-wise, it's expensive energy-wise. Not something you do on your home PC. This is not a home PC. It's a high-end workstation. And you could do so many things on this computer simultaneously, but you're going to see how slow training an AI model is on this computer with the latest technology, with the latest libraries, with everything hot and late. Granted, Granted, software gets improved all the time, and I do updates all the time on this software and on Onslaught and VLM and all the tools that are used to train AI engines. I update them all the time, but they are still relatively slow compared to other things. So kick back, enjoy. I've got a little timer up in the corner. It says 2:32 right now. Get to watch how long it takes to train a video with or train a visualized multimodal AI engine on a very expensive box. I'll be back soon. Bye. So I'll pop back in. Right now, what's happening is the data that was loaded into the memory of the computer, the training data, is being processed. It's going through iterations of processing that allows it to be ready to be merged with the model that we're using. So you train some data, you train it into a model, then you merge that model into the original base model, merged model types, and save it and use it. So anyway, I thought, pop back in. You see we're going through. We're 10 out of 30. We're about 33% of the way through on this training exercise. But we're not 33% of the way through on making this model. Talk to you in a bit. You thought this was going to be fast, didn't you? No, it's not fast. And this process functionally consumes all the GPU. Whoops, where is the GPU? It consumes all of the graphics card, and this is not a cheap graphics card. And it consumes all of it just to do this. There's not much else you can do while this thing's running with this box. I'm able to record this in a lower resolution, but generally speaking, this box, the video card is maxed out in the process of training. So, there you are. I'll be back in a bit. Well, 10 minutes, 30 seconds in, we're still processing the data that, was made, that we loaded into the system. And it wasn't that much. It was just a sampling. Bigger data sets are to come here. But it's absolutely amazing how long it takes to process. And if I could find the actual GPU indicator, I'd put my mouse on it and show you, but I can't find it right now. It is being recorded somewhere. Anyway, yeah, the GPU is pretty much maxed out, and that's an $8,000 card, $8,000 card, and it's maxed out doing this process. So, when someone says, "Hey, I can train an AI engine for you," it's going to be expensive no matter what you do. Even if you do it in the cloud, it's going to take longer to do it in the cloud, but you're going to be paying more time over it. And it's just nothing's free or cheap on this. But here you go. I'm going to be back again in a bit. So what's happening here? The version of Llama 3.2-11b, the visual version, or the vision instruction version, has been downloaded to this computer, and now, or at least the safe centers have been downloaded to the computer, and now they are being merged with the information that I provided for training. So yeah, and now we're on to the next part. Yeah, it's 17 minutes in. 17 minutes and 20 seconds, give or take the few seconds I overloaded and pre-started it. But yeah, it's 17 minutes in. And anyone who tells you that this sort of stuff can be run on a home PC or a home Mac, no, you can still see it. It takes some horsepower. It's probably time for me to do my weekly update of Unsloth and the other tools, see if they fix this, or maybe this is an issue that I can find with the horrible documentation that is out there. Maybe I can speed this up because it looks like the GPU is just not being used as much right now. So, but of course, the CPU is just being hammered. I just don't know. Don't know. I'll have to find a way to tune it, see if I can speed this part of the process up. I mean, I've got the box for it. Maybe it's just not running on enough threads, or maybe it's decided to completely abandon the GPU for this process. Hey, you never know. Next week it might be totally different again. Tomorrow it could be different. I will say it is part of the fun and thrills of this business to go through and debug the tools you use. One would think that this would be pumped off into video memory to do, but the way this one's set up, it isn't. I'm just wondering. Now that I'm sitting here watching all the processes go, I'm just wondering. But hey, if this is something you want to do yourself, enjoy it, because this is a full-time job. Just keeping the tools in line to do what you want to make a tuned AI system for whatever it is you're trying to solve. Keep that in mind. Hey, we're coming to the end. Look at that. That's it. It's the end. 28 minutes and 16 seconds. Well, 28 minutes. So anyway, I want you to think about something. This is a very high-end box. Um, tens of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. And it took 28 minutes to build this. So think about that when you think I'd like to do something on my own. Hey, people like me, find me. I'll be happy to build models for you and do maybe help you get moving forward. Anyway, take care. Talk to you later. Bye.